let us learn how to make postings from journal entries. Now students, here on board I have written two journal entries. The first journal entry is RAM to sales and the second one is cash to RAM. Now we will learn what would be the effect and how would they be transferred to various ledger accounts. Now student, let us concentrate on the first entry. In first entry there are two accounts involved, that is RAM and sales. Now students, in this entry RAM account has been debited and sales account has been credited. So the two accounts that are affected are RAM and sales. So let us make two different ledger accounts. The first one being sales account and the second being RAM. Now student, in this entry RAM is being debited. So while making the posting we must consider and we must make sure that the account which has been debited, the postings will be made on the debit side, and the debit side is the left hand side. And the account which has been credited, in this case this is sales account. So in sales account the entry would be made on the credit side. I'll just repeat it. The account which has been debited, the entries would be made on the debit side, and the accounts which are credited, in those accounts the postings will be made on the credit side. Now student, RAM account debited. Let's see how this will appear. So on the debit side of RAM you will write to sales account. RAM account debited to sales. That completes the entry. Again, the account which has been debited, the entry will appear on the debit side, but the name will appear of the second account. In this case it was sales account. Amount would be 20,000. Now student, just remember every entry that is made on the debit side is preceded by 2. Now coming to the second effect of this transaction. The second account that has been affected in this transaction is sales account. We have sales account here. Now sales account has been credited. So this posting will appear on the credit side of the sales account. On the credit side is the right hand side. So every entry on the credit side is preceded by the name of the other account, RAM. That means sales account was credited by RAM. As is clear from this entry, sales account is credited by RAM. Amount 20,000. Both the effects have been shown. The account which was debited, that is RAM, the posting has appeared on the debit side, but the name is of sales account. Whereas sales account was credited, so the posting has appeared on the credit side of the sales account as it has been credited by RAM. Just remember that there is a cross entry. Cross entry means, I am highlighting it using this arrow. An entry on the credit side of one account is corresponded by an entry on the debit side of the other account. Now students, let us try and post the second journal entry. Cash account debited to RAM. In this case, cash account has been debited. So we don't have a cash account, so let us prepare cash account. This is our cash account. Now cash account has been debited. Again, the account which has been debited, the posting will appear on the debit side. So on the debit side of cash account, we will write to RAM. Amount 20,000 rupees. Again, the same process should be repeated for RAM. RAM's account has been credited. Since RAM's account has been credited, that means the entry will appear on the credit side, and the credit side is the right hand side. So on the credit side of RAM, we will write by cash, as it was credited by cash. So the amount would be 20,000. Make sure that you are writing the dates as well. So in first case the date was January 1st, January 1, and in second case it was January 3rd. Again, The same thing you must verify. There is a cross entry. An entry on the debit side of one account is matched by the entry on the credit side of another account.